What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bianconerizon for another match reaction video. This time for the Benfica game in the Champions League. Before we get into it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And um, and yeah, I have a smile almost because it's pointless to be angry at this point. Just because I don't even look forward to watching games and seeing those results or those performances. I'm not even shocked. Watching those games, I'm just going through the motion now and saying, yeah, that's expected. Like, I'm actually accepting it at this point. I'm accepting these results because I know nothing else or nothing better is around the corner. So I don't even know how to react during games. That was that was probably, I want to say, the worst game. I'm gonna say the worst game. It is the worst game of the season for different reasons. I'm not even gonna praise the first 20 minutes because I don't give a shit. Because we've seen this before, so I'm not gonna praise that because it's pointless. It's useless. We scored on a set piece. Good job. Another set piece. I think we scored like 6 or 7 goals this season on a set piece from the 11 or 12. That's all you need to know. It was a set piece. I'm not gonna praise the first 20 minutes because they were useless. If you look at the rest of the 90 minutes, like, it's pointless to talk about it. I'm gonna bring up that this is happening before, not this season, also last season, and people who say, "Oh, give him time. He had a year last season, and there's absolutely not a single improvement. Nothing changed. Patterns of play, absolutely nothing. It's like he took over last August, basically, and this is his first 2 months back at the club. It's the same thing. We are shambolic on that pitch. We have no clue what to do. The players have no clue what to do. Marquiso came out saying the players are just out there on their self, making things happen, basically. Um, you have, after the game, Di Maria in front of the cameras discussing with Milik why the hell did Allegri took you off. And to be honest, I think everyone sitting in that chair, whatever you were sitting, when Milik came off, you were like, what the hell is he doing? Because other than Pirin, it was just Milik out there. The rest, horrendous. And I'm not really gonna blame players at this point. I saw people blaming Miretti. It was stupid, but like, that's not the point. It's not the point. After the Salernitana game, I came on and I said, if we would have won that game, we deserve to win that game because we scored 3 legal goals. But we've been papering over the crap. That Salernitana game was piss poor once again. You were 2-0 down against Salernitana and you struggled until over 90 minutes. Even if you got the third goal, it was a struggle and it shouldn't be a struggle. And that's what I said. And people were saying, oh, you're negative. Just take that or whatever. Like, take a good performance or enjoy a win. We cannot enjoy a win. One win, and then next game, it's the same thing, and we don't pick up a win. That's what relegation teams do. That's what I think their fans do, and they enjoy a win once in a while. That's not what we should do. We shouldn't enjoy a good 15 minutes or a win and then, oh, let's see next game. That's not how it works if you want to compete. And that's what the club is basically telling us. They want to compete. They're not going to compete like this. No chance. It's going to get worse, by the way. It's going to get worse. And after the game, he again brought up players are missing. I don't give a shit. Players are missing, but when they come back, does anyone really believe, and let me know in the comments, out of nowhere, there will be a style of play just because Pogba's in that team? Just because Pogba's in that team, we will have a style of play. Does anyone actually believe that? Like, seriously, this is a serious question. Let me know in the comments that actually anyone believe if Pogba is in that team and Chiesa, all problems are solved. We're gonna just, run over teams again. Does anyone actually believe that? Because I think that's what Allegri is hoping for. But at this point, he shouldn't be hoping for it. I think he should make the moment Chiesa and Pogba are back. Like, let's be completely honest. And I know if you sack him, you're probably going to need to pay around 25 million in wages because you need to pay this year's wages, gross wages, net wages, excuse me. 7 plus 2 this season. He has 1 year also left. I think he has 3 years left. So we're around 25 mil net. So that's around, I don't know how much, 40 plus for the club gross wages. That's what they need to pay Allegri. On top of that, you're missing out on Champions League football next season. You're not gonna make it out of the group. I will be shocked. Like I have no idea how we're gonna make it out of the group because you need to beat Benfica, you need to beat Maccabi twice, and you need to beat PSG at home. And on top of that, you need to hope PSG do their job against Benfica twice. Like it's horrendous. Like you're gonna miss out on a lot of money we already don't have. Like it's bigger than on the field at the moment, and it's absolutely shocking that you don't hear any rumors about the clubs even doubting. It's piss poor. Like it's actually piss poor. It gets worse with every game. Like every game that passes, it gets worse. Which is, it sounds ridiculous because we as fans, you watch a game, you're like, how, like, let's say you bring on someone in who hasn't watched Juve and you make him sit throughout 90 minutes, then you turn around and you tell him it will get worse. That's not even the worst game you're gonna see this season. I think he will be laughing. Maybe he will feel sorry for you, but he will be laughing. He will be like, "How the hell are you accepting this? How the hell are you allowing this?" Those players are clueless on the pitch, have no fight. After the game, Allegri said, "After 2-1, it's done. We were mentally done." How can you come out and say that with a straight face? That's on you. Like you're the coach. You're basically saying, "I cannot prepare these players. These players are not ready to play this game. These players are not ready to face adversity. They're not." He's basically saying, "I'm doing a terrible job." That's what he's saying. And again, he talked about good 20 minutes. Screw that. Screw you at this point. After that, you come out saying we played a good 20 minutes. Who cares? You lost. You lost a game that was decisive. Because even if he said yesterday it wasn't decisive, he said our matchup is like with not PSG, is with Benfica. That's how we're gonna qualify. And that's how you show up. If Neres or anyone in Benfica had a little bit more patience, they would have smashed us 3, not, excuse me, 3, I'm being nice, 4, 5-1. I don't know. It could have been that before the 70th minute. It was embarrassing. Like, we would go 2-1 down at home in a must-win game. There's no reaction. The reaction was panic and, close, if it wasn't for Perin conceding even more goals. That's the reality we're in at the moment, and it's not a good one. Excuse me. Um. So yeah, no idea where to go from this. We picked up 2 wins out of 9 games this season. Did we play 9 games or 8 games? We have 2 wins on the season. 2 wins, 2 out of the last 12, including last season. That's the form we are in. And there's no sign that we're going to turn it around now, tomorrow, or today. There's no sign. It's basically waiting for the moment that you're like, not we, but the club is like, okay, this is it. This is even too much for us. And that could be a Monza defeat. Like, if we go on Sunday to Monza and we don't win, that's not a shock. I'm expecting us to go to Monza and not win on Sunday. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting us to go to Monza and not win. This team can lose to anyone at this point. We can play a Coppa Italia game against a Serie B team and we can lose that game. Just because we conceded a stupid corner and we have no idea how to react. That's basically the reality. And I can make this video 2 hours long. It's going to be the same thing. I'm going to discuss the same thing over and over again. The fact is, it's poor. And there's no sign that we're going to change it. Or he is going to change it. The players don't look ready. They're not playing for him. They're not playing for themselves at this point. they're clueless, and this is the result basically. And I can go on a, I don't want to say that, on a like I said, on a 30-minute video screaming and saying the same thing over and over again. But like, you can rewatch the old videos, it's the same thing. It's poor. It's actually poor decision making, having no style of play, having no identity, or like the identity is being poor at this point. It's shocking. Like, there are no words for it. Like, with the team he has, this shouldn't be happening. Let's be completely honest. But yeah, people who think he's gonna get sacked tomorrow morning, no chance. And you could come back if it happened, but no chance. Like, it's not gonna happen for so many reasons. That Agnelli took his neck on the line, the wages, all those things. It's not gonna happen. But the season is turning out to be a disaster already. Like, we stink in the league. We're basically out of the Champions League at this point, unless something miraculous happens in terms of performances. And yeah, it's midway September. But that's it. Gonna wrap it up. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you back tomorrow. Ciao, guys.